I wanted to ask you a little bit about the public narrative, because when you sign up to be an actress, you know that people are going to start recognizing you. They're going to start speaking to you on the street. But that's very different from what you have now.
It is, Emma. It's very different.
No. I wonder, and listen, I want to say this to you in the best way, because I wonder if you could rewrite your public narrative from scratch. Is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth.
You have to be authentic.
Just be authentic. Did you see my baby mama dance?
I mean, stop it. First of all, can I just tell you the timing of that? We maybe watched it like 20 times yesterday. And I was like, is that her?
Oh my God.
Is that Prince Harry there with the fingers and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Meghan and Harry, let's go.
But I think
that's you, right? Like that's you in a way that we kind of haven't been able to see you before. And I did like a little secret cheer because I was like, well, that's what I kind of want to see from you. Like I want to see that happiness and that honesty and that like, I don't give a
But also, by the way, that wasn't yesterday.
No, true.
That was 4 years ago. So it's also a really great reminder that with all the noise or whatever people do, there's still a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes. I'm just grateful that now being back on social as well, I have a place where I can share it on my own terms.
On your own terms.
Hello there, my best viewers. Thank you for being here today. It's your girl here, Famish, ready to give you the gist that nobody is talking about. Did it come to your attention that the Duchess could really be inspirational? Let's hear what Emma Grede has to say. On June 17th, 2025, the Aspire with Emma Grede podcast welcomed Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, for a candid 90-minute conversation that resonated deeply with listeners and the host herself. Emma Grede, a British-born entrepreneur, CEO of Good American, and founding partner of Skims, found herself profoundly inspired by Meghan's clarity, conviction, and authentic wisdom. This episode, described as a masterclass in ambition and resilience, offered a glimpse into Meghan's entrepreneurial journey with her lifestyle brand As Ever, her reflections on public scrutiny, and her approach to balancing business and personal life. Grede, in a follow-up Instagram post, praised Meghan for building something with purpose, precision, and with a lot of heart, highlighting the moments that left a lasting impact on her. Emma Grede, named one of Forbes' richest self-made women in 2023, has built a reputation as a trailblazer in the fashion and consumer goods industries. As a high school dropout who rose to co-found Skims and led Good American, Grede's journey mirrors Meghan's in its defiance of conventional paths to success. Their shared commitment to authenticity and purpose-driven entrepreneurship set the stage for a conversation that felt more like a mentorship exchange than a traditional interview. Grede, who launched Aspire to scale mentorship and inspire others through conversations with visionaries, found in Meghan a guest whose insights aligned seamlessly with her podcast's mission. Meghan's reflections on building As Ever under relentless public scrutiny really struck a chord with Grede. The Duchess spoke candidly about the pressure of launching a brand when, your name is the headline, and that's a sentiment Grede totally understood from her own experience working with high-profile partnerships, like with the Kardashians. Meghan's emphasis on trusting her own timeline, refusing to rush to meet external expectations, resonated deeply with Grede, who highlighted this principle in her follow-up video, saying, "She's not rushing to meet outside expectations. She's building with care on her own terms, and that discipline shows in every move that she makes." This approach honestly inspired Grede, who has often spoken about the importance of staying true to one's vision in a world that, always seems to demand instant results. One of the most compelling moments of the podcast came when Meghan addressed her public narrative, stating, "If you could rewrite your public narrative from scratch, is there anything that you would do differently?" "Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth." This response, delivered with a determined look, really underscored Meghan's commitment to authenticity, a value Grede has championed throughout her career. Grede, who has faced her own share of scrutiny for her views on work-life balance, was moved by Meghan's refusal to let external narratives define her. In her Instagram post, Grede noted Meghan's honestly genuine wisdom, especially her ability to remain authentic despite years of public criticism. Meghan's discussion of her viral baby mama dance video, which she shared on Instagram to mark Princess Lilibet's 4th birthday, just further exemplified this authenticity. She explained to Grede that the 4-year-old clip was a reminder of the real, authentic fun life happening behind the scenes, even with all the noise of public scrutiny. Grede, visibly delighted by the video, remarked, "I want to see that happiness and that honesty and that I don't give a F asterisk kind of thing." This exchange really inspired Grede, who saw in Meghan a model of reclaiming one's narrative through, unfiltered self-expression. As a podcast host aiming to unpack real-world strategies, Grede was energized by Meghan's ability to use social media as a platform for authenticity, not just promotion, and it totally reinforced her own belief in building brands with substance. So, Meghan's decision to pause her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, in order to focus on As Ever and her Netflix series with Love Meghan, was honestly another moment that really inspired Grede. The Duchess explained it with this super relatable line, "At a certain point the only thing I want spread thin is my jam." It's kind of lighthearted but also a pretty profound statement about prioritizing your energy. Grede, who's constantly juggling multiple ventures and motherhood, totally recognized the discipline in Meghan's choice to focus on what matters most. In her follow-up video, Grede actually praised Meghan's principle of own the vision, share the work, and pointed out how she creates with intention while still collaborating, without ever compromising her vision. This really resonated with Grede's own philosophy of leveraging your unique strengths, but also maintaining control over your creative direction. Meghan's super candid admission that she couldn't do everything exceptionally well at once, and her decision to pour her energy into As Ever, honestly mirrored Grede's approach to building good American and Skims with precision. Grede's admiration for Meghan's clarity in setting boundaries and prioritizing family, especially her desire not to miss a moment with my children, further deepened her respect. As a mother of 4, Grede completely understood the challenge of balancing ambition with personal life, and Meghan's words really reinforced the importance of making intentional choices. Meghan's reflections on overcoming self-doubt and societal stereotypes also left a lasting impression on Grede. The Duchess spoke about defying the angry black woman stereotype, referencing a conversation with Issa Rae and Ziwa that inspired her to champion openness. "I find myself cowering and tiptoeing into a room," Meghan admitted, but reminded herself, "Just say what it is that you need. It doesn't make you demanding, it makes you clear." This vulnerability struck Grede, who has navigated similar challenges as a black woman in business. Grede's own journey, from a London upbringing by a single mother to a Forbes-recognized entrepreneur, echoes Meghan's resilience in the face of public judgment. Grede was particularly inspired by Meghan's assertion, "My faith is greater than my fear. I believe in myself." This mindset, coupled with Meghan's refusal to see failure as an endpoint, "I don't see the possibility of failure, not when you can learn from everything you've done," aligned with Grede's belief in embracing risk and learning from setbacks. As someone who has faced criticism for her work ethic, Grede found Meghan's confidence and growth-oriented mindset a powerful reminder of the transformative potential of resilience. The podcast episode wasn't just a conversation, it was a mutual exchange of inspiration. Grede's Aspire podcast aims to provide data-driven advice and real-world strategies, and Meghan's insights delivered exactly that. Her discussion of As Ever's origins, starting with a humble jar of jam inspired by her garden, highlighted the power of starting small with intention, a lesson Grede has applied in her own ventures. Meghan's collaboration with Netflix and her focus on emotional success and happiness further inspired Grede, who serves on the boards of the Obama Foundation and Baby2Baby, to continue blending purpose with profit. Grede's follow-up praise, shared across social media, encapsulated her admiration towards Meghan. Until then, my lovely loves, hit that like button and subscribe.